In this episode, I need you because this groom and bride are confusing the absolute shit out of me.
I just was really uncomfortable after the last time, and I don't want that to happen again. And so I can wait. That's not a big deal for me.
I mean, look at what he's wearing right now. The transformation to be a fully fledged fluff boy is now complete, so we must rehash.
You want the trash? I got it all for you. Let's rehash the mess together. A sassy hole that only speaks the truth. Nobody gaslights you better.
Hello, I'm Wilko, and this is Rehashed. If you love reality trash, mess, and drama, then you should be subscribed to this channel. Check now if that is the case. We start this episode with Meghann and Derrek in an icy cold, dead silent car ride home after the paddle boarding, where he discussed how he felt and she felt aggravated and blindsided by his feelings. Oh, how dare you share your feelings when she didn't expect you were going to do that, Dezza. I'm not Derek's biggest stan, but I think that Megs has gone to 100 way too fast over him expressing just some little feelings that he had about their relationship. Over with Will and Britt, well, the lack of feelings being shared is the actual issue. One couple, too many feelings being shared. This couple, opposite.
Where'd you go?
I was hungry.
Is that something that often happens?
What?
That you leave?
And, excuse me, Will, you being an emotionless robot, is that something we can regularly expect also? Britt didn't even bite at that comment, and I would have. Is that something that regularly happens? Oh, he makes me mad. Maybe you should say, Will, like, oh, you left straight after we talked. Are you okay? I'm sorry you felt the need to get away, but like, let's talk about it. But really, is talking going to help with you? I don't think so. She says that she was angry and frustrated, and she is sorry that she made the comparison of Meghan to Will. But he's like, oh no, I wasn't offended by that. I'm not sure robots can be offended. That would need emotion.
It's like, I'm always the one that's asking those questions. Yeah, you've said that that's you asking.
Okay.
I mean, if that's wrong, you can tell me.
Will is one of those guys who thinks that he's being all like evolved by speaking softly. But no matter how soft you speak or how soft your dick is, it doesn't change the fact that you don't listen. Nor do you think that any of her feelings are valid. Then he stands her up just so he can hug and kiss her. Oh, and then he wants to make the agreement that they'll keep working through stuff, which I agree with in principle. But for this specific instance, I'm not, because I don't agree with any of this guy's bullshit. I'm not buying a shred of it.
Aw, you even smiled that time. Can I get some teeth?
We're good.
Oh, wait, there are teeth there. Thank you. I'll take the hug.
Oh, please make it stop. Honey, you are not as cute and charming as you think you is. Wow, it started so strong. I'm mad, LOL. BT dubs, I also think that, am I abbreviating too much? BT dubs, I think Derrek and Mez banged it out, and that's how they've sorted it. You know, a big release after the paddle boarding and a bit of sleep.
I am typically an avoider, and I typically shut down, and I typically don't like to talk things through.
Hey, you know what? Well, it's good that she knows that this is a pattern for her, and being confronted with his feelings, she just felt attacked. But now they're playing some sort of card game where they ask questions, and he brings up that he wants more than just one kid. If you don't remember, Meghan's dream is to have one baby boy. I guess that's so she can raise him to love her and only her, and never leave her. Oh, so many women want this. But unfortunately, they grow up and then they do leave. Tragic.
2 to 3?
2 to 3, that would mean like we better start like right now.
Oh, honey, you've already been done started. Don't lie to us. We know what's been happening in that little suite there. Derrek was sure that he convinced whoever the bride was that she would be brought around to the idea of more than one child.
TBD.
TBD.
TBD? What does that stand for? That big dick. Oh, to be decided. That makes a little bit more sense. Now, over with another couple, you would think that this one guy could give up his fave pastime now that the experts have locked in this ultimate catch, Belinda, but still, Chad loves it and somehow has convinced Belinda to go fishing with him. I couldn't think of anything more boring, but good on you, Belinda, for doing this, for love. Oh, and tandem bike riding. It always seems so romantic, but just like rubbing chocolate on your lover's body, it doesn't really live up to the hype. But still, Will and Britt and Rhonda and Pat are on a double date, and who knows, maybe we'll swap partners and they can ride each other. Sorry, ride each other around on their, I was going to call it a double-ended bike, on a double-seated bike. It still sounds risque.
I trust you.
Don't, Britt. Don't trust this guy. When the girls run off to gossip about the boys, Rhonda talks about Will and Britt and her thoughts on them as a couple.
You seem so similar.
Help me, Rhonda. Why do you think they are so similar? What is it about them? And don't just say because they're both black. Okay, Rhonda, don't be that person. Oh, we also find out some gossip. Pat has shared that he's only been out of a relationship for 6 months. And now he's married to a stranger. Like, when did you sign up for the show, Pat? I have many questions about the timeline of your breakup to you now being married on MAFS.
He felt judged and got really upset. I'm not judging him for making that choice.
I am. That is too fast. It seems like he just doesn't want to be alone. 3 years isn't a short relationship, by the way, and then you end it and all of a sudden you just apply for MAFS before you've had any time to process it. I'm with Rhonda. Huge red flag.
He's so fucking sensitive, and this is the problem. I think his long-term marriage really fucked him up. Anything he's like, he gets all like insecure.
Oh, last thing that Rhonda wants is an insecure man. And isn't it funny, though, that men of a certain age that project this wisdom and toughness are often the softest and most fragile? I'm not naming names, but it's a common thing. All right, so they're now into day 6 of wedded bliss. And you know what we need? To trap all the couples on a boat. On said boat, Jaylen admits,
Yesterday, Josh said he was falling in love with me. So it was fun.
the delivery of this confirms to me that there are no feelings here whatsoever. Am I dead inside? Yes, probably. Okay. Don't you answer that. Why do I not buy that Jaylen and Josh are feeling what they are proclaiming to feel? Is it like a fake it till you make it marriage? You just like pretend really, really hard and you'll eventually trick yourselves into it? Like those laughing circles. You know those people who get together and force themselves to laugh in a group? They laugh at nothing to make themselves happy. That's a thing. That's a thing. That's a thing I saw. Like, it was a thing years ago. I don't know if people are still doing it. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Sorry. Will is giving the fuckiest of boys vibes, and I'm not just talking about the pearl necklace.
And waking up to you is gorgeous. I love it.
Oh, thank you.
Ah, your smooth lines might be working on Brittany, but they are not working on me, mister.
I mean, we look damn good together.
And you know what? That's all that matters. Are the pics going to be good on the gram? Meghan and Derrek share. You laugh, but you know that's true. On the boat, Meghan and Derrek also share how their post-show relationship is going to look.
Been uploading his videos onto OnlyFans and making money off of it. Just kidding.
Oh, Derrek, such a huge personality. Like, I think Meghan was joking. And you know what? He didn't say no. That's all Meghan needs. Another side hustle as a content creator. Adult, explicit content creator. Weirdly, sweet baby Angela, and I don't know if you feel the same, but currently the only couple that I'm believing in most is Chad and Belinda. And I did not see that coming on their wedding day.
And we're both just fucking dead sexy.
Heck yeah, that's my dad.
Well, I wonder how your real dad feels about this on playback. I also wonder how this felt for Pat on Impact.
That looks painful.
Medic! And if you think that looked painful to watch, the palpitating chemistry between Jay and Jay, oh, it's too much for me.
We're definitely in the same boat.
Yeah.
Literally.
Good one. No, I'm so excited.
And the script said, he cracks a boat joke, then she laughs hysterically, and then they passionately kiss to signal that this is forever. Lol. Sorry, I'm being such a hater with this couple, but I'm not going to stop. On this MAFS Tiki cruise, the loosest one seems to be Rhonda, who acts as if she is forever 21. Oh, stop. I've just noticed something. We've moved on from the boat, and Dazza and Mezza are grabbing a bite to eat when I clock these clompers. Who in God's name created anal bead high heels? Like, I guess they have a... Look at them. Like, I guess they have a double use. Oh, Meghan, you spilt something on your high heels. What is that? It looks like water-based lube.
Yeah, everybody's getting litty titty.
Oh, she's a laugh riot. Litty titty. Oh, she put litty and titty together. I tell you what, this Meghan is wild. So Meghan has a dog called Zoe, and Derrek has no issues with dogs, but he's not a dogs in bed kind of guy. I'm with him.
The like sleeping aspect, only because like my sister, they have 2 dogs. They sleep in the bed, and I just know they snore. I think we're gonna have to get the kind of bed that the 2 twin beds next to each other.
I mean, let's just go ahead and get divorced.
And I don't want to side with Derrek on anything, but I'm with him. Pets in the bed, huge no-no. To sleep anyway, like we have a cuddle with them before sleep time and first thing in the morning, but sleeping with them at night, as much as my boyfriend would love that, it is a hard no. And I'm sure that makes me a monster. So at me in the comments. Also remember that lady who was like, you don't kiss your dogs enough. No, I give him lots of pats, but I don't kiss him because then I end up with Ari hair in my mouth. He's a hairy boy. Also, Derrek can't really come for the dog making noise in the night when he is upright, screaming in his sleep on the reg.
What is that noise?
Oh, is that Rhonda and Pat? Keep it down, guys. People are trying to eat.
I can make that noise later.
And for just $8.99 a month, you can hear that noise on Deza and Mez's OnlyFans.
Speaking of those mature monkeys that I had great hopes for when I first pressed play on this season, Rhonda and Pat, you know, the noisemakers, they're shaking and drinking some cocktails. And you know what happens when you smash some drinks? The home truths come out.
Then, like, putting a wall up was just trying to process it.
When I saw your reaction, I was like, uh-oh.
So earlier, it was revealed that Pat was feeling a little bit judged about only being single for 6 months and then rushing straight into married at first sight, which he should. Pat says that Rhonda went all glassy-eyed and then felt like she was judging and disengaging. He also felt really small. And please note, he is wearing a space shirt while this conversation is happening.
I tried to say I needed time to process, and you didn't give me that.
Know. I
Got insecure.
Yeah, I
That's what
did.
you told
Got
me. So don't be insecure.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you do to fix insecurity. You just don't be insecure. See? Rhonda has fixed you, Pat. Just don't do it. They end on this note of like, we're married forever and kiss, and I'm no mental health expert, but you can't just like switch off your insecurities like that. I think you need to go and do some work. J&J have a little poolside chat about raising families and privilege, also affection in the family. And as we know, Jaylen never saw her mum and dad show love to each other. But Josh's family, you know, who was raised by Nan and Pop, maybe they go too far.
My grandparents both like wanted to kiss me like on the lips. Like it was always normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to choose to take this as a sweet thing and not something that should ring alarm bells. You know what I mean? I'm just going to say that it's sweet. That's all I'm going to say. It's just sweet. No, I think it's nice that families show affection. Like if it's a weird uncle who always wants to lay lips on you, that I would question that. Also, there is always an aunt that's just a little bit too like, kisses you here. It hits lip. I was going to say something, but then I would be outing a family member, so I won't do that. And speaking of affection, too close to the lips. And speaking of affection, that is what romance looks like for the affectionately challenged Belinda. Oh, to make her feel more loved, Chad, tell us, what do you love about Belinda?
I like the way you balance me.
Okay, well, that's more about what she does for you. That's less about like Belinda. It's more about like Belinda doing things for you.
And I like the way that you make me feel special.
Again, that's how she makes you feel. Let's make it about Belinda.
I do believe that you've been.
Yes? Spit it out.
I'm getting there. So let me get back on track. We're trying to talk and we're trying to share, and just let us talk and share.
Ooh. Eek. Feels like Chad is sick of the producers producing this marriage. Oh, did the mask slip a little bit? Oh, no. Hey, he did tell us that he can be an arsehole.
I apologize.
All right. You know what? I'm tired.
But then he said he's not an arsehole, so I'm not sure exactly what to believe. And Belinda's face, it seemed a little bit blank space, didn't it? Like, was she over the producer's questions also, or was she shocked at seeing this version of Chad? When they're in bed, it's very awkward, and it looks like that she's been crying in the bathroom.
Sorry, I made it awkward.
I know it's just, for me, it's about respect. I don't feel like you disrespected me, but it's not just about how we treat each other. It's like how we treat everybody.
Oh, yeah. It's like when you're on a date with someone and they're rude to the people at the restaurant. Oh, instant flaccid peen. You know what? I love that Belinda doesn't bend. And he apologizes and takes ownership, but it is a little bit concerning that he says this was the only way that he could express what he was feeling. I don't love that. I guess like none of us would ever really know what it's like to be on a show like this. The pressure would be high and the producers would be super annoying, but also you signed up for it, so suck it up and don't snap at people. I also think Belinda is just a little bit more concerned because she wanted roses all the time, and now she's seen another side to Chad that she doesn't really want to rub with.
Well, I guess we can agree to disagree. I just want you to know that when it comes to apologies, like, I just don't get past things that quick.
Okay, Belinda, not everything's going to be perfect all the time. I guess she can kind of hear your apology, Chad, but she can't really like get past it immediately. I think Belinda is really holding on to some heavy baggage from her last relationship. I'll give this to them. At least they can chat through it and Chad owned his shit. That's a win. That doesn't happen with many MAFS couples. Although I am worried that maybe going forward, we find out that Chad is just a bald asshole. You know, he was like, everyone just thinks I'm a bald asshole and I'm not. Maybe. Now, even though the edit was showing Will and Britt at their best on the boat, things are not all on the up. Whoa, he has actually transformed into a fully fledged fuckboy now. He's added some hot pink lace to go with that pearl necklace. Britt's face is like, it's making me ask, what the fuck happened here? We left you guys alone for 5 seconds.
Just like always one thing after another. You know, if you felt comfortable like being intimate with me again and you're not, it's not a good feeling. Like I feel rejected by you.
So they had a nice day and she felt the vibes, but he's still not into getting down with his wife. I'm still confused about the first bedroom fiasco for them. I read a lot of comments from you saying that maybe the sex was terrible and it turned him off, but like, we've all had bad sex. You can overcome that sometimes. You've got to trial it a couple of times. First time, it's not always a winner.
I just was really uncomfortable after the last time, and I don't want that to happen again.
Why? What happened that was so bad in this bang sesh? Look, we know that he is a sapiosexual, so he's not here for entirely that aspect of the relationship. But that means that he's kind of here more for the mind connection, though. And I'm not really seeing that either.
And so I can wait. That's not a big deal for me.
I feel, I don't know, like not wanted or like rejected.
I want to be married to someone who doesn't want to talk to me and is distant and like now doesn't want to be intimate.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Bring it in. What is happening? Will tries to make it seem like he's really here for her and her feelings, but then he doesn't really want to talk to her. The sapiosexual isn't really into it. I could understand if Britt shamed you after the bang. I could see how you would really feel bad, but I don't fully know what actually happened. It's just continuing the confusing vibes. I just don't get it. Like, even rewinding it, I still don't get it. What have I missed here? You know what I didn't miss? You know how when you're away from your dog, it's nice to give them something of you that like smells like you so they can feel calm when you're away. Question, does it work the other way around? Because Meghan seemingly has a dog blanket with her on her honeymoon. And I'm wondering if it's Zoe's. The dogs. Either that or she's just a really big fan of Paw Patrol. Oh, and then we've got to end the episode with more J&J propaganda. You can show me whatever you want, Peacock. But yeah, you can show me all the stuff of them doing stuff in the showers and that stuff, and I don't believe that stuff. I'm not buying this Relo whatsoever. And with that, another episode of MAFS USA Season 19 has been rehashed. If you have gone... I took a breath before the cigarette was in my mouth. If you've gone all the way with me, you must put TBD in the comments. Chuck them below, and it could mean either things, to be decided, or that big dick. Was I particularly unhinged in this one? I feel a little bit sweaty. I really got into it. Want more? Let me know also below, and I'll be in another rehash here on Wilko Rehashed in another one very soon. I don't know how to end this. Just end it. Just turn it off. Turn it off like a light switch. Just go click.